Hello everyone, this is Commissioner Tom. It is Saturday, December the 8th, Saturday afternoon. I wish I could say good morning, but it's past noon now, and I've been out here since about 10:30. So I've been out here a while and not seen much. This is a field that, for those of you that have followed me for a while, I did a video a while back called A Surprise Ending to My Arrowhead Hunt, and I had a Nestle Quick tin that I showed a bunch of arrowheads that the owner of this place found after he bought it. And I usually find some things out here. It's just really been a slow day. I looked that field way over there. That's a disked bean field and really got white stripes. So I walked over here. It's a cornfield. Looks like it was cut corn and then chisel plowed. And you can see I'm not far from the edge of the field. Boy, did I walk up on a heartbreaker here. This is, take a look at this. Big old broken piece. Big Adena pine. The tip. That'd have been a real daymaker right there. But I'm glad to have something. Maybe we'll pick something else up out here before I leave. We've had about 48 hours of straight rain. So I am going to go back to that good spot I've been looking the last couple of Saturdays, see what we can do out there. If I find anything else, I'll get back to you. Well, I can't say that this is the first time it's taken me an hour and a half, 2 hours to find a good spot in the field. Sure makes you forget about all that extra walking you did to find nothing. I think I got another heartbreaker here. This really looks thin, finely chipped. Kind of a different piece. It's a side notch point, but it's not a big sandy point. It's more of like a Jack's Reef intrusive mound, I think, type of piece. Because these are real thin, no grinding on the base. Not quite as old a point. Yeah, I'll take that. Hopefully there's a few more of those out here. I'll get back to you. Well, I should have kept the camera on because this is about 10 steps later. Here we go. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. That might be there. Looks like some reworking on that. Did a real good job of it, but well, as you can tell, I'm a real fan of chisel plowing these days. I was talking to a farmer this week. Big old piece of flint. Talking to a farmer this week, and I was asking him why farmers up here chisel plow in the fall. Because I know you guys down in southern Ohio say you don't, see much dirt turned over, and he said they do it because the ground gets real compacted. Type of soil we have. Look at all the flint around here. That might be a scraper. He says the ground gets real compacted, and he said they like to open it up because it lets the moisture, get down to, I guess, where the root system is, and helps their crops in the spring. So we've been real lucky to see a lot of open dirt around here. And again, this chisel plowing, I think, is a method to really get down deep and open the ground up. How many of you find black plastic like that? That stuff's such a fooler. Okay, well, I'm going to turn the camera off so I can find something right after I turn it off. I'll get back to you. Okay, well, I continue to find bits and pieces. There's a top of one. Not sure what that is. Looks like it's got a fire pop down there on the bottom. And Jason Beveled Blade, I know you're our resident expert on bladelets. I don't know if I can turn it over here without dropping everything. I think that's a bladelet. It's got kind of the three faucets down the front of it there. But here's why I have the camera on. Another broke, it looks like, but boy, that would have been nice too. Yep. Another real thin piece. Maybe I ought to match that up with that vase I found. Doubtful. That was a ways over there. Okay. Well, we'll just keep it going here, see if we find anything else. I'll get back to you. Okay, well, I'm hoping this is my day maker. I'm probably 10, 12, I don't know, 15 feet away from this. I'm going to try to zoom in. I saw this from a long ways off. Let's see if I can point to it. You see it right there. Walk up on it. It looks pretty nice from here. Oh, you know what? That's a lot like that broken base I found. Almost identical. Kind of like a real skinny, maybe a Jack's Reef intrusive mound type of point. Oh, come on, be there, Mr. Tip. Doggone. That's exactly what that is. You can't imagine. Can you guys see how thin that is? Man, no wonder the tip's missing. That's a nice one. It would have been a nice one, I should say. Too bad. Okay, well, got a little bit of this field left, so maybe we'll pull another one out. Okay, well, I think I'm making my way out of this field and going to go back to the house and show the owner broken ones that I picked up, and I'm going to have two generals with me in my front pocket. So we'll see what happens. I always say something to him about those points in the nest that quick can. So wish me luck. Okay, well, looks like the generals are going to ride shotgun with me a little while longer. I showed him the points I found, and he was glad to see those, and no sale today, but he said, you're welcome to come back and look here anytime. So the door's still open. I'll get back to you. Okay, the sun's trying to come out a little bit. This is the second field I decided to stop at. I've not hunted here much, but the two times I've been out here, there's been footprints, washed out footprints. So somebody must have found something good out here. Talk about a heartbreaker, though. Look at this. Too bad. Looks like I got the wrong half of it there. Okay, but right on top, so we'll see if we can find anything else. Okay, everyone, this is Tom. I'm back at the good field that I've been in the last few weekends. This is my fourth look here. I wish I hadn't moved this. I thought this was just a flake, but came down. Actually, if you look, you can see just this is all that was showing right here. But I flipped out this little, it's almost like a flake point. I mean, it's the right shape and everything, but there's very little, just edge work on it is about all there is. No, it's definitely something that was made out of a flake. So, okay, well, again, that was definitely uncovered by the rain because I could barely see that. But let's see what else we can find out here. Well, it's really cooling off all of a sudden. I've got another one here, and this is definitely a wash-off. Nice looking piece of flint. I don't know. I'm thinking broke though. I see the notch here. Well, maybe it's not a broke. Oh yeah. All right. There's my daymaker. What's that point look like? That tip, I mean. It's nice and worked, nice and rounded. Beautiful looking piece of flint. I just can't believe this place. I mean, quality point after quality point. That's got a little bit of that backward base thing going on there. Alright. Well, it took all day to find the daymaker, but there it is. I'll get back to you. So, you know how I've been talking about chisel plowing? I had to take that puppy home, just as a souvenir of this place. There's a chisel. It must have come off the tractor. That's a heavy thing, too. Yeah, I might just have to take that as a souvenir. Alright, I'll get back to you. I wonder how much a place like this leases for. So, I picked up this just a few steps back. A couple more steps. Kill. I mean, that's got to all be there. Look at the tip on that thing. Are you kidding me? Dang. Oh, is there a little bit of that base missing? I don't care if there's a little bit of that base missing. Wow. Yep, I think there's a little nick right there. Look at that thing. Can't believe this place. I can't believe, I mean, how does that show up after looking this place 3 times? Again, we had a good 2 days of rain and some really heavy rain. Alright, well, I hope you turn the camera back on. Okay, I'm going to get the camera on this just in case, because I see some really interesting bands on that piece of slate. Yeah, I don't think it's anything. Alright, false alarm. Okay, well, here's a look at what I found today. Pretty good day for me out there. It's nice to get back out. It sure was a good day for a weekend in December in Ohio. A couple of busted tips. Some sort of middle section, kind of looks like fire pop damage there. Here's that first bottom of that, and I'm assuming is a Jack's reef. Really would have been nice. And then here's the partner to it, the mate to it. This is a shame. I have a couple other of these pieces and they are just super thin. And here's that base I found, that second field. And here's this big monster of a Adina that fortunately is broke. This has got some of those beige lines through it. Looks like I didn't get all the dirt off of it, but it's just discoloration in the flint. Got a big flat area on this side, very interesting. Probably was a flat piece that was knocked off the big core. And I don't know if this is a bladelet or not. It's got the little fracture bulb with how it radiates out from there. Jason Bevel Blade will have to tell me if that's really a bladelet. Alright, and then we went over to the other field. The only reason I brought this home and washed it up, first of all, this is extremely smooth right here. This has somehow been polished, but every winged banner stone I've seen has the lines where they meet at a ridge on the midpoint there. Now this side's real rough, so maybe they started to do something with it. Hard to tell. But this is only the second piece of slate I found in that field, and the other piece had a hole in it, so I did bring it home. Here's this little flake point. You can see it's just no working across the face, just the edges. Here's that white piece I found. This is a good one. You can tell it's very translucent. Just a rounded tip, not broke. And there was this. Boy, did that look nice sitting on the ground. Looks pretty good in my hand, too. Again, I think it's a little ding. This side, kind of just, it looks like, okay, this is just all worked that way. Maybe there's a little slip up when he was chipping it out, so it's not, it doesn't have that symmetrical base, but if it did, that'd be pretty close to a G10 right there. Just hard to believe that this is my fourth time across that field. Again, washed out footprints, but everywhere, where I've been walking, and just the heavy rain that we've had uncovered those three. Hard to tell what else is out there. I know every time it rains hard, I'm headed back. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in today. Sorry about the long video, but as I've always said, I'm glad when I have to make a video that long, because it means I had a pretty good day. So there's everything that's come out of that field so far. I'm going to be able to wide angle that. So those three pieces I found today are going to look pretty good in there, and this is out of one till on that field. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate those of you that have subscribed to me recently. This has been a really good year for me, and looking forward to next year as well. So, hope everybody has a nice Christmas, New Year's. If I don't get back to you before then, this is Commissioner Tom signing off.